Hey guys, this is Ramona for Out of This Binary. This week we are talking about the progression of non-binary existence and acceptance and stuff like that. And this was an interesting topic to me, and I wish I had looked into it more and gotten a better view on it, and actually researched stuff. But I really loved Bion's video about it. I think they really hit um, similar points to mine, and just overall sort of the same. I feel like we're gonna have very similar videos. Um, but yeah, my realistic view for non-binary acceptance is the normalization of trans identities in general. Um, Maybe not necessarily non-binary identities, but I think in trans identities overall, just mostly sticking to the binary, I would say, which sucks. Um, but we have to start somewhere, and I think normalizing, and I think it's already starting to get kind of okay to identify as transgender, and I think that's great. And although Caitlyn Jenner isn't the best person to represent the transgender community, I think her coming out on such a large scale is definitely a big thing and a big push for transgender rights. But like I said, she's in no way a good role model for the trans community or figurehead or anything like that, but I could make a whole video on that. Um, I think more liberal places, like just like how it is now, like more of the West Coast and stuff like that, I think of the United States, I think they will definitely start to accept non-binary identities like they have now. I think they're definitely more normalized in liberal places compared to like the South in the U.S. Um, and I definitely think as the future goes on, that non-binary identities could be even seen as normal or just like a third gender over in more liberal places, especially the west coast of the United States, like California, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. I know is a very liberal city. Um, so yeah, I think just the normalization of trans identities overall and the beginnings of non-binary acceptance and the beginnings of, oh, I understand this identity. I understand you are neither man or woman, and that's okay. And I think another big thing is a third pronoun set besides just he, she. Because, like, to somebody who has no knowledge of trans issues, usually the typical progression is he, she, it. And although there are trans people who prefer it pronouns, they them is usually the typical the default if you don't know somebody's pronouns. And I would like to see that used more often, and like to see that normalized. And language is such a hard thing to normalize new terms, and especially pronouns. So I think that could definitely take a long time, but I can realistically see a decent majority of people starting to use they them pretty easily. I don't think it'll, in my lifetime at least, get to the point where everyone says, "Oh, look at them," without, like, just as the default, without sort of judging their appearance and basing it off and using pronouns based on their masculinity or femininity. Just because that's how it is typically. Like, even I slip up like that sometimes. Like, I'll see somebody who is traditionally feminine, and like, if I think they're cute or something, I'll say to my friend, "Oh, she's cute," and I correct myself and say they, just because I don't know if they're trans or not. And I hope that that's what happens in the next 10 to 20 to 30, 40 years. That they them pronouns are definitely normalized. And as for like wishes for non-binary acceptance, obviously no harassment, um, and no questions asked, really. Just sort of, they identify this way, let's keep at it. Let's just keep it at that. I think that's most trans, non-binaries people's wish is to not be harassed at all, but I think my biggest wish is full legal recognition, just because even though I would be okay with changing my gender marker to say female and stuff like that, and being fully transitioned to a feminine body, um, I would definitely like there to be a third option, just because I would probably be even more comfortable with choosing a third gender option instead of male or female on like legal documents and stuff like that. Just because legal documents are so important, and like Beyonce said, they're so important just so you can prove who you are if you're traveling, if you're pulled over, if anything really. They're one of the most important things you need in your life, and to have the ability to feel fully comfortable and feel fully confident in your driver's license. That's something that cis people don't really get, because it's easy for them, and I think that's one of the biggest things that I wish for in the future, especially in my lifetime. So yeah, I definitely want to look into this topic more, and I probably would have a lot more to say. I might post like a follow-up video if I have any more things to say. I might post like a follow-up video for a fluffy week or something like that. Um, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.